Hello and welcome. It's Peg, and today is the seventh day of Art Journal Habit 2019. And the prompt today is add. So I went to Unsplash and found some imagery and quotes and things that I wanted to add. And I'm just cutting out some tape that I put on the back of this zebra, and you'll see what I'm going to do with that eventually. So I have a bunch of painty papers out on my desk, and I'm going to add those to my page with a glue stick, and I'm going to use a ruler and just tear them into strips and get them prepared to go. So on the live show, Shell and I share the screen, and she is showing what she's doing for the word for today on her page. And this is the journal I've been working in for the last week. And it's a Dina Wakley journal. It's about 6 by 6. And I'm just going to start another page. Now, I already have something on the other half of this spread. And so I'm just going to take some of these painty papers and my trusty ruler and rip them up. Use some glue stick, glue them down. And these are mostly gel prints and things that I have in my stash. I'm a little bit ruler challenged this morning, so bear with me as I tear some of these strips up. I like to keep boxes of small pieces, but for a project like this, I'm going to need a little bit longer strips, so I thought I would just tear off some pieces that I want to use. And I'm liking the green, gold, brownish, red tones of fall right now. So that's what I'm going to go for in my background. I just have all of these papers that have those tones in it. This happens to be a craft tissue paper, and I'm really loving the way the paint came out on that, so I definitely want to put some of that down on my page. Just going ahead and ripping strips. So now I've got some strips prepared, and I will very simply glue those down. So let's speed this up a little bit, and then I'll come back. So we have everything glued down, and now I am using these cute stamps from Inky Stamper. She is a local gal who has great stamp sets and dies, and I like these leaves, and I kind of had some leaves in those gel prints already, so I'm just stamping and cutting out some of these leaves to put into the background because I like them and because I can. And I get to looking at that and I think, I kind of want some more of that green in there too because I'm really digging that chartreuse looking green. So I'm going to grab some of those other papers, stamp a few more leaves, and put those down onto my background because they're cute and because I can. So I was gone this last weekend to a retreat and I picked these things up and I really wanted to get them out and get them used because you know how it is, you get these things and you never get to them. So I'm glad I dug them out and got them on a journal page already. So we were talking about different adhesives. I like this extreme glue stick from Elmer's. They're a little bit harder to find these days. Yoo-hoo glue stick is a good glue stick also. And then we started talking about the Xyron. Yeah, I've had every form of Xyron there is. So I use a number of different adhesives in my project today. You know, here's the Xyron adhesive, putting those leaves down, and I use the glue stick, and also going to use some of this Elizabeth Craft tape because I put it on the back of this image that I got from Unsplash. Unsplash has free photography images that you can simply download and print. Just give them credit for having done so. And I thought this little zebra was appropriate because he has the stripes on him. And we were doing that whole linear stripe thing here with this page. So we have added our stripes. Now I'm going to add some color to this printed piece of paper. This is just a quote that I got off of some site online, and I'm coloring with those archival inks. I've got this orange and dandelion and I don't know, tree brown or something. And I didn't want the stark white on that, so I just colored it up with some of those archival inks. Gonna glue that down with my Xyron, and then I'm gonna seal the whole page with some gel medium, just so that that stuff doesn't come back up, and so that all those papers are sealed. Excuse me. Um, I want things sealed down because I want to come back with some big brush markers and do a little bit of shading. So that's what I'll do is I'll get my big brush marker out and my water brush and start doing some shading. Now I'm finding that these colors are too light, so I'm going to have to change it up a little bit. So then I go to a darker green and I'm liking what that's doing, uh, giving it some depth. Sorry about the shakiness, but I have two cameras going and I keep bumping this one. I don't know what my problem is. So anyway, join us on Art Joy of Sharing and also on Art Journal Habit 2019. This is a daily prompt that we're doing, and check out Chelsea, and I will see you again tomorrow with more art. Thanks, guys.